There's more draconians. There we go, there's the hellfire. They love their hellfire, don't they? They love it. There's that dispel. Nice. Alright, so I don't have our elect, and these black draconians are going to start, like, hitting me with it. I might, go ahead and pop this on right here. Go fight alongside my friend. We got more stuff on the way. So probably what I want to do is just head back to my little kill hole here. And let our friends show up. Yeah, I do. Yes, I do, but that gets melded. So if like I'm in statue form, for instance, or if I just lose it or whatever, I just want to have it with me. It's not really that important, but I do want to have it with me. Like if I get another mutation, I'll have to cure it, stuff like that. It's not quite as... I was a little more excited about it if I thought it would stay in form, but it melds with form, sadly, so... No. Uh-oh. Alright. Hey, oh, you would! Quicksilver Dragon, how could you? Alright, well... He'll slow me, but I'm good with that. Now things are getting complicated. So what's going to happen is this guy's going to berserk, and I need to sort of make. He can continue to. He can continue to like dispel my stuff. He's sort of these dispelling guys are kind of like the bane of. Go. Yeah, there's a nasty little set of stuff. So I want to deal with this situation before it kind of gets out of hand. So I made one thing, but it's going to get complicated really fast. I'm going to take plenty of damage from this guy. So I just want to make sure that these things, yeah. These are one of the nastier monsters because they're sort of hardy and they'll dispel you, I'd say, for this character. Not that I'm helpless out of form or anything, it's just I'm not as strong as I would normally be. And I can might and haste, but he can just like dispel me again. And this guy's going to berserk these things really fast. So what I want to do is... Oh, and he can also dispel my, There we go. That's helping a little bit. Sadly, I don't have Wand of Acid. Okay. And then there's another one. And he's not dead. Alright, well the Moth of Wrath is down, that's good. Alright, so through some shenanigans we dealt with that. It was a little dicey. I should have tried to pull more. Actually, what I should have done is figured that this looked like a vault area and kind of dug into these areas so that I could pull stuff out, because this situation that I set. Those are demons, so they cannot berserk. But the Quicksilver dragons definitely can, and they're very frightening when they berserk. But yeah, they're demonic, and they're vulnerable to like Holy Wrath and all that stuff, which is something you might not realize. Might not realize because they don't really seem like it. Are you? All right, so this time we would like to deal with this in a slightly safer fashion if we can, because didn't really love how that went the last time. So I think what we're gonna do is try some digging. And then dig in here. Okay, it might have just, they might only be in the center, but we'll just kind of peek in here. So far, so good. Alright, I guess that was just, it might not, this vault might not even place any monsters for all I know. It could have just been a coincidence. Oh, Cursed Toe. Oh, what's up, Populous? Yeah, don't worry, I will be uploading the VOD to this, assuming that I don't splat. Oh, is there any holy word in this game? No, there's not. So this guy is a source of torment. I just want to kind of attract his attention. I could, Populous, I could. I actually might if it's this late. Oh, 1437 arrows, I forgot. We have sticks to snakes. Why do I have Oh, I'm carrying that ring, that RF ring. What the heck? Man, I really wasn't paying attention, was I? Transportation. Okay, so Cursed Toe sees us. And we're just gonna whack him. He just can't withstand. I mean, he might get a torment off on us, but good luck. Yeah, it definitely is. I have undertrained fighting and unarmed combat. As you can see, I sunk a bunch of unnecessary skill into armor. That was because I was gonna keep this guy in blade hands is the reason. And then I ended up deciding, whatever, I actually want to stay in forms, and I still have this somewhat heavy armor. It's pretty nice armor for out of form combat because it's like +5 slaying, and +6, and be decent enough base type. So whatever. But it is a bit low. Yeah, I would definitely recommend more fighting than this and more unarmed combat as well. Right now I just want dragon form to not be too bad, so I guess I'm going to go ahead and just stop it at 15. I hate to train very much more, and these are the two skills that I really want to have more of. Alright, so we're almost ready for Zot 5. What I want to do is go back here and check this out. Okay, what are you? Try some enslave on him. Oh. Alright, might go ahead and pop on that Arlek. There's the shifter. Now these guys are the bastards. He's gonna encircle me with where am I on this map, by the way? Okay, this is just right over here. That's pretty much ideal because that's as close as I could get for all of the other downstairs. This one is the closer one, so we just have to watch out for whatever stuff randomly lurking. I guess you can go attack him, and I'll put on my my other. Ah, the Dispel. The good old Dispel. Alright, I'm actually going to haste. This is some somewhat nasty stuff. I might go ahead and haste. Problem is I can get dispelled again, but what about you, my friend? See if we can't get some mileage out of enslavement. No, maybe not. Alright. There we go. I'll let you do that. Ah, you would, my friend, you would. That's why these dispellers are such a pain. Because they, you know, they're, for this kind of character, they're one of the more complicated monsters to deal with. I might just go ahead and all right. So yeah, so for this situation, this is sort of just a good example of how you have to really be careful in Zot. You notice how it was like the Death Cobs interacting with Dispel. Again, it's always coming for this character. It's really coming back to Dispel a lot. Anytime I see that, you have to really get yourself out of range of it. So that's where you really want to think if you can kill Hole. And that's definitely the most effective way to deal with this, because the Dispeller is not going to be able to do much to you until he gets into a one-on-one fight with you where you're guaranteed to fight him one at a time. You just don't want to let yourself get like dispelled and stuff like that. So I did some heal chugging and some haste and various things, and eventually just teleported. Thank you for the follow. I cannot pronounce your name, and I won't even try, but thanks for the follow. So we'll want to head back there, and if we can, we're going to have to lure that stuff. Mostly the Quicksilver. Did I killed the shifter, didn't I? I forget if I killed the shifter. A monstrosity. Magical effects? I don't know if I did or not. I now forget. That's alright. Yeah, it was somewhat nasty. I just didn't want to have to deal with the Dispeller at that point, because he was going to dispel my teleport, and that's kind of bad. We are getting a little bit low on ration. Oh, I got another follow. I recognize, I guess it's Hangul, it's South Korean, but... Wow, everybody just disappeared, I guess. Oh, there's our shifter friend. Nice. Okay, yeah, you're great, my friend. You need to be paralyzed. Jeez. My MR is not quite as good right now because I took off... Oh yeah, I got C Invis, which I don't need. Okay, so this... We want to track down those monsters that was making our life so difficult. But that Quicksilver Dragon in particular, because he's going to be wandering and he'll just show up at the worst time. Lord knows where they are. Okay, there's our Death Cob friend. No idea where that dragon went to. Okay, there's the T-Mons. Well, that Quicksilver is around here somewhere, but he's not around at the moment, so I'm not going to get too worked up about it. Aha. Yep, I see you, my friend. Those are really annoying because they dispel your forms, and there's really nothing you can do about that. You just have to fight them outside of your form, or otherwise try to find a way to disable them. You can get lucky with Dragon form. Obviously, they may not hit you with it. My Eevee is just not good enough, you know, so... I kind of wish I had more evoker type things, but I don't really have a lot. There's actually not... Oh, there's a bunch. I could buy Sack of Spider. How much Evo do I have? Wouldn't be a bad investment, honestly. Yeah, I might go shopping for a few evokers. But now we have a good path carved out. All the way down to Zot 5. Because our route back up will be from there up to here, and then from these stairs I'll probably dig a further path and go right up there, and then right from there takes me here, and then I'm right at the entrance. Good times. Alright, there's Zot 5, but I have some things I want to purchase, I guess. Where is that? Box of Beasts is not going to be super amazing. Sack of Spiders can be kind of good, sort of. At 8, it's not quite enough, but it is some very helpful. Ally mobs are a really good way to deal with something like... You can, you know those situations you were seeing me get into, it just kind of increases the chance of those, so I basically don't like to do it as much as possible. I would say definitely avoid the crazy vaults. Like, I'm avoiding this whole vault down here, because I forget what this one is. I think it's got like oak lobs or stuff. And this floor I've mostly entirely avoided. This floor is going to be very fast, because I'm just going to... I didn't really fight much of anything on it. And I have like a very good path from that level. Like, coming back up, it's going to be extremely short. So that's the benefit of not clearing everything. If you do clear everything, you get more XP, which is makes your character stronger. But you also create more situations where you can get into trouble. So it's just something to keep in mind. I guess there's only one sack of spiders. Oh, hey. Take that. Those miscasts I don't appreciate too much. But... yeah, I don't really need it. I mean, it wouldn't be bad to have like enough XP to get a bunch more levels in fighting and unarmed combat, but it wouldn't change this character in any fundamental way. It's going to come down to just tactics at this point. I need to be, you know, I haven't been perfect this run for sure. What happened there was not great, and what happened in Slime, if you were around for that, really wasn't good at all. Thing you can just search for is potion. Invis potions are actually pretty good. If you're fighting a bunch of draconians, it's quite nice. Of course, it cleans out up to 3 after 5. Yeah, my advice is definitely about what you do for 3 runes to get a win, because that's the style of crawl I play. If you do extended, you absolutely should clear Zot, because you want to clear Zot before you go get those more difficult runes. Zot is just easier than, you know, those branches that have a bunch of torment plus damnation. So I absolutely do clear Zot for those one going into extended. A lot of people like to skip maybe Zot 5, but I usually do that as well. Yep, Zot or Slime went well, except for Slime 5. The Royal Jelly fight went great, and then after it I did some stupid things and almost died. Like, came seriously close to dying. A lot closer than that situation that happened back there. Am I gonna buy those invis pots? Sure. You know what? I might. Oh wow, huh? What about scroll? We got anything? Oh, I could have bought another magic map. Damn. Balm and fear. Not gonna need fear too much. Fear is not actually useless. I could buy it. Hell, you know, why not? You would have unsubbing is not a actually wasn't your sub a gift sub? Your sub was a gift sub, admit it. I'll buy a couple of these. I will not need fear probably, but now I have a few more so I can spam them if I need to. This is a bit overkill what I'm doing right here, but this is a sort of character that, because he's a bit heavy on the offense and HP and lacking on other things and can get dispelled. Yep, we knew Populous. You weren't fooling anyone. What are we doing? Oh yeah, I said I wanted Invis. Box of Beasts honestly may not be all that bad. Yeah, go you one. No. I'm gonna take a box of these 460. No, I don't think I have tried that. It's rare that I would have both of those spells outside of, outside of later on in the game when it's not really that useful. Yeah, so I'm just kind of stocking up on the last bit of stuff that I can possibly buy. Phantom Mirror is not bad too, but it's kind of expensive. Alright. We should be fine on food. And now we can map Zot 5 as well. Oh, that's an interesting, that's helpful. So usually, if I'm not going to ninja, I just explore this. Do I have a net? Oh, he's going to dispel me anyhow. Yeah, you would. Those things have been the bane of my existence, let me tell you. That's the problem with them, is you really can't buff because they'll just dispel it. They're one of the more, the breath that they have is one of the more impactful things, especially for a character like myself. But that's all she wrote for the outside area. This is a sort of a unique layout because it has this huge like buffer that you can actually, it's kind of helpful because I can dig kill holes into that very easily. You don't usually have that luxury.